little girl, she dreamed of being a talk show host. Good boy, Charlie. And now she is. Pretty cool. Come on, Charlie. Who's going to be on your show today, Aunt Bonnie?
Comedian Kathy Griffin. The latest couple to leave The Amazing Race. American Idol's runner-up David Archuleta.
Okay, Aunt Bonnie. Ready? Hair check.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Bonnie.
Very nice. Thank you. It's okay. He said it's really packed, yeah.
That's great.
Really great. Oh, Amazing Race. I don't know if you guys saw it this week. Yeah. Always fun and interesting. Love it. Today we have on that couple that I've been talking about, Terence and Sarah. They were just eliminated. Okay. They lost on the food challenge. You know, they never made it up. Terence had to eat. The guy that, you know, remember he got knocked in the head?
Yeah.
He had to eat a big plate of sheep meat, which really didn't look, you know, that didn't look really good. But he's a vegetarian. Here's a clip of him trying to eat the sheep.
Oh no, freaking meat. I'm a vegetarian. I haven't had meat for 15 or 16 years.
Yeah.
I can't hear, baby.
Just chew a lot. It gets better.
Yeah, she's gone. I haven't even done anything. Let's get out of here. I can't do it. Congratulations, guys.
Okay. Now here's the thing. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but when I was watching the show, I was thinking to myself, he would get so impatient with her. Terence, I'm going to ask you this when you come out here. So if you want to run now, here's your chance. But I just wondered what would have happened if Sarah had to eat the meat and said, you know, I'm not going to eat a whole plate of food, I can't do it, and gave up the chance that they're winning $1 million. And we'll have to find out because they're going to come out here and it'll be interesting because he had very little patience when she had a mistake or a mishap.
I know he did, yeah. I thought he should have used the ladies dancing as a distraction. I thought that's why they were put there. Kind of gets back to this again.
Yeah. Well, you weren't really doing jazz hands. You were more like this.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Go ahead, make the joke. I saw this young man. I've fallen madly in love with him, just spending time with him here today. I saw him on YouTube. There's this huge video that Beyonce's doing with the new song, Single Ladies. Put a ring on it. Have you guys seen it? It's fantastic. She's so talented. Do we have a clip?
Coming up, the latest couple eliminated from The Amazing Race.
I heard you didn't get a lot of things that I did. You were not nice to me, Bonnie.
I wasn't nice to you.
No, you weren't.
All right, yeah, I wasn't great.
Okay.
Tonight.
Our next guests were eliminated from The Amazing Race after not being able to eat a bowl of sheep fat. Here's a look. Yuck, I wouldn't have eaten it either, but.
So you get to the fast forward, you saw Nick and Star there.
It was the food. I haven't eaten meat in a couple hours now, but before that was 15 years, and I couldn't eat it, dude. No, nothing. I can run marathons, I can do triathlons. I could not swallow that food to save my life. That simple.
You couldn't do it for $1 million.
Please welcome Terence Sarah and Sarah Lechner.
For you,
So
yes.
this is a gift we brought for you.
I love the.
Run like Terence and Sarah, and we're Team Purple.
Excellent. Thank you. I can't stand even hearing the Amazing Race music. Doesn't it get your heart going?
A little bit, and watching that clip is a little bit devastating.
Oh, honey, I mean, I feel badly, but I wouldn't have been able to eat the sheep stuff either. There's no way. Yeah. I wouldn't have even considered it.
Yeah,
So-
it was the grossest thing in the world. Like, as gross as it looked on TV, multiply that by 20.
But don't you kind of know going in to do the Amazing Race that there might be one of those food challenges along the way where it's culturally it's normal in whatever country you're in, but to you it's kind of so creepy it scares you?
We knew that there was a chance that there'd be an eating challenge, and we knew that that would be our Achilles heel, given that Terence is a vegetarian. He hadn't eaten meat in a long time. I don't eat a lot of meat. But what we said was, we're competitors. We're here to win. We're going to do whatever it takes. Let's go for it.
Well, you did. You hung in there for a while, and Now, of course, I was telling the audience before you came out, Terence, what if the situation would be reversed? Now, come on.
I would be supportive like I was throughout the whole show. Did you not see how wonderful and embracing I was to Sarah at all times? What show were you watching?
I'm laughing as much as everybody else is laughing.
Tell me a little bit, if you don't mind, about your relationship. What was it like? Because you were newly dating when you first applied for the show, correct?
Yeah, we had been dating about 4 months when we applied for the show.
So you go on the show and you're going across the world, basically, on a giant scavenger hunt, and you have to cooperate and be a team. What did it do to what did you find out about yourselves and each other?
Really, it showed us so many interesting sides of ourselves. I know I got to learn about myself, I got to learn about Sarah, and some things that I did were not that cool, and some things that I did were, and some of them were shown and some of them weren't, but I got to learn a lot about myself, and that was a really invaluable thing.
Well, okay, you know what? I give you a lot of credit for that, because it is different when you see yourself in a three-dimensional way, almost objectively. It's like, oh, wow, is that...
Yeah, you never have the opportunity to see yourself the way that other people see you, so we watched what we look like to other people in exchanges where we only saw our side. So in addition to it being the most fun that we've ever had in our lives, it also was such a great opportunity to learn about ourselves. We've really been very introspective.
I can understand why. And watching you on the show, as much as Terence learned about himself and maybe things that he wants to work on or that he celebrates about himself, did you discover what an incredibly fantastic person you are?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody...
She is. She really is.
I think there were things that I liked about the way I ran the race. There were things that I didn't like.
Like, what would you have, like, what did you cringe at when you saw yourself do?
Okay, this move in the airport, like, they didn't even say hi to us. Like, please, of course they didn't say hi to you. They're on a stupid race. And I didn't like that.
Well, and Terence, at one point you were like, don't talk to the other people running the race. You're only supposed to talk to me. What was that about?
What was that about? That's a great question. Really what it was about is Sarah's fluent in language. We happen to be in Portuguese.
She's fluent in language?
Languages, sorry.
Oh, languages, I'm sorry.
She's fluent in many languages, but we were in Brazil, and she's so great at Portuguese. They always just want to say, how do you do this? They kept asking, I'm like, that's my secret weapon. What?
I see. Now, I didn't get that
Yeah,
from
I know you didn't. I heard you didn't get a lot of things that I did. You were not nice to me, Bonnie.
I wasn't nice to you.
No, you weren't, Bonnie.
All right, to be very fair, Terence, I'm going to give you credit here because just like people don't really know you when they watch you on something, but they're very quick to scrutinize and criticize. I apologize, but I was trying to say why, all right, I wasn't great.
Okay, thank you for being
I was trying to find some nice angle on it.
I watch your show and I'm like, she's so nice. And then
Except
you're like,
to Terence,
except to me.
Yeah, I have a Terence problem.
Yeah.
I admit it.
She's
I admit
a Terence hater.
I was in a meeting this weekend. My name is Bonnie, and I have a Terence problem. There's a lot of us there.
The truth is, Terence has been really good about not reading the blogs, but I can't help it. I'm sitting at the office and I'm Googling myself like 20 times a day. And there are a lot of people out there who are big fans of ours, and there are a lot of people out there who are not.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You got to know who you are. You have to have a strong sense of self to stomach that, and you either gain it from it or you had it going in. But I think you guys did a great job. I know it's such a tough show to be on, but it's one of those smart reality shows, which is a joy for us. I don't even consider it a reality show. I consider it the ultimate game show, and you guys should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, it is.
Catch The Amazing Race Sunday nights on CBS.